Good day. It's been a while since I've shared, and something that is in my heart um, quite recently is that as women we need godly confidence. It's not the confidence that's actually subject to, your weave, your makeup, the skin tone that you have, the figure, the education, the work, the type of circles you hang around with. Like godly confidence, it is that confidence that actually speaks of how conscious you are within of the fact that you are God's child and that He loves you and that there's nothing in you or about you that is not good. There is nothing missing. There is nothing lacking. And yes, we are flawed as people. We've got mistakes. We make bad choices. We do all sorts of things. And that is part of life's process. That is part of being a person. That is part of growing up. But I can see that daily we're being steered in the direction of confidence has to do mainly with how you look. That is important. That does contribute, to the mood of your day. And, if you go into an interview and you know that you dressed well, it really does boost your confidence. But I think this is a season for us women to actually understand that our confidence has to emanate from a very deep place from within, a place that is not subject to your relationship status, how people around you respond to you, but a place that is subjected to how you respond to you. Most of the time, we externalize, and it's fair to do that because we're not in silos and life is not just about us, life is about people. But I think we need to slowly move into a place where we actually are okay with ourselves. We are okay with who we are, how we are. And, that place will automatically lead you to a place where you will understand what improvements to make, what character challenges you need to set for yourself. And also, you will also be actually aware of the people around you, how they relate to you, the things that they may say or may not say about you, and try and put that together in a way that doesn't take away from you or from them. A lot of relationships are compromised, and by that I'm not talking about man woman relationships. I'm talking about friendships. I'm talking about relationships, sisters. I'm talking about all those kinds of relationship, colleagues, where they're compromised because of how we externalize. If somebody comes to you and you are fat, and if someone calls you fat, I don't see why you should actually have a problem with that, because you yourself should be in a place where you actually acknowledge that, actually, you know what, I'm a big girl and I'm okay with it. And, there's nothing missing or lacking. I'm good with myself, and you make changes based on what really is important to you at the time. If somebody comes to you and calls you black, I shouldn't be offended that someone actually labeled me with, the color of my skin. It's what I am. It's part of who I am. If somebody calls you skinny or whatever, so we take offense. If someone tells you that actually you're too judgmental, we take offense too quickly. And as a result, we cut down relationships and friendships that actually are supposed to be those things that challenge us to make us better people. So we need godly confidence, and that confidence really comes from within. It comes from how we see ourselves and how we come to terms or to a place where we actually are okay with ourselves, where you walk into a room full of other women, models, professionals, you name it, and you'll still be okay to be just you, and you wouldn't choose anybody else over yourself. You wouldn't choose anybody else over yourself. That you will always choose you, because you understand that this is who God has made, and when God made me, He was pleased. So we are vessels of honor. We are loved, we are cherished, we are cared for by God. He always pursues us. God bless you, and may we come to a place where we actually have godly confidence. Stay blessed.